Apex Legends makes a huge splash in the gaming community, and survival MMO Wild Terra Online prepares for free-to-play. All that and more, I'm Ethos, and this is Free-to-Play Weekly. First off in the news this week, in a surprising bit of news, the Warface development team has decided to form an independent studio by the name of Blackwood Games. The new studio will handle all future development of the Warface franchise, beginning with the updates players have already been promised. This means the team will no longer be associated with Crytek, but they hope the move will allow them to have a better partnership with publisher My.com. You can learn more about the full announcement about this on the My.com website. So now you can take your K-Dive hoverboard on the go with you, as Warframe's Fortuna expansion is now live on the Nintendo Switch. The new open world area is ripe for exploration, extermination, resource exploitation, and protecting the wildlife from extinction. The free expansion comes with the Garuda Warframe, which offers a deadly combination of health-based abilities to wreak havoc on any enemy, and plenty of enemies old and new to spindle and mutilate. If you're feeling more peaceful, you can take a break to mine or fish or help preserve endangered species by protecting them from the greedy Corporus invaders. You can learn more about the Fortuna expansion on the Warframe website. So Wild Terra Online is already discounted by 67% in the Steam Lunar New Year sale, and it's about to get even further discounted all the way to zero. The developers of the game made an announcement yesterday that they will be flipping the switch on its survival MMO for this week Wednesday, February the 12th, making it fully free to play. Most of the details in the announcement post focus on what players who purchase the game will receive, namely that they'll receive a Veterans Pack, which is labeled as having 10,000 plus gold value, which contains 30 days of premium time and other goodies. That at least indicates that the game will have some kind of optional subscription system, and it already has a cash shop, so the transition to free-to-play shouldn't be too strenuous. So give Wild Terra Online a look this week if the notion of surviving in the wild, fending off hungry bears in an isometric world appeals to you. And if you're really lucky and leave a positive review, maybe your name will be featured in an official screenshot too. If you don't play Fortnite, you might have missed out on the whole Marshmello concert thing like myself. Epic Games hosted a concert featuring the DJ in Fortnite's Pleasant Park, transporting all players to the venue from wherever they were in the game. The concert featured the kind of stage you'd expect in a real-life concert, and it seems like Epic was doing some motion capture on Marshmello himself. Players were also given the ability to fly and encouraged to make heavy use of all the dance emotes Fortnite is famous for. Now while this does look like a pretty good time, the big thing of note is that over 10 million players were in the game at once just to be part of this experience. This little tidbit comes off of Geoff Keighley, who also noted that millions more watched the concert live via various streaming services. So this concert lasted only 10 minutes, because let's be honest, that's about a fair amount of time you can ask someone to go into this game without shooting at someone. And of course, the spiciest news of it all, Apex Legends has taken the gaming community by storm, and it continues to grow, eclipsing the 10 million player mark in just 3 days after its surprise launch, with a peak concurrency of 1 million players. Now that's word from Respawn Entertainment's Vince Zampella, who thanked players and shared the prestigious numbers in a brief post on the game's website earlier this weekend. Now while the dev team at Respawn certainly hoped it had a hit, never in their wildest dreams could they have expected the outpouring of support and positivity they've seen, Zampella said. He promised that there'll be so much more available to us this year. Some of it you can see with the game's roadmap. Judging by how Respawn has handled all aspects of this game so far, there's no reason to believe that those plans won't come to fruition at all. Holy crap, what an incredible experience this past weekend, huh? And speaking of that, let's go into our question of the week. Since I'm almost certain everybody has at least tried Apex Legends by now, let me know in the comments below who is your favorite legend. And that's it for this week's Free-to-Play Weekly. Don't forget to check out MMOBomb.com for giveaways and the latest news. My name is Ethos, and I'll catch you guys next week.